In this video, I'll be going over how to find the vertical asymptote. So the vertical asymptote we have right here on the graph. It's a vertical dotted line, and we write the vertical asymptote as x equals whatever number. So for example, this one would be at x equals 2, because it's a vertical line that crosses the x-axis at 2. Now, to find these vertical asymptotes, you first must find the whole. You have to cancel out anything that cancels. And then your vertical asymptote comes from what's left over. So this is another characteristic that comes from the domain restrictions. The vertical asymptote comes from any factor in the denominator that does not cancel when dividing by inspection. Remember to set the factor equal to 0 to solve. So we're going to start with this one here. I'm going to factor the numerator and denominator. So x squared minus 1, that's a difference of two squares problem. That factors to be, well, the square root of x squared is x, 1 plus, 1 minus, and the square root of 1 is 1. Over, in the denominator, I could use big X to factor this. It would factor to x plus 3 times x plus 1. Now I need to cancel out anything that's the same in the numerator and denominator. That would be the x plus 1s. Remember that this will tell me the whole, but that's not the purpose of what we're finding here. So I'm going to leave that out. That's what that is. We just learned how to find that in the previous video if you've watched that one. Now, the factor that does not cancel in the denominator, x plus 3, that is still one of those excluded values. So I'm going to take x plus 3, set it equal to 0, and solve for x. I get x equals negative 3. This is the vertical asymptote. All right, the next one. I've got x minus 2 in the numerator. That does not factor because it is just x to the first power. There's no GCF. In the denominator, I would get x minus 2 times x minus 3. Again, first start by looking for what cancels. The x minus 2's cancel. And so that would be the whole if we were finding it. The one that does not cancel, the x minus 3, I set equal to 0 and solve. X equals 3. This is the vertical asymptote.